say, I am a director of Kayak, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about Kelham Island Arts Collective, what we do, and where we fit into art in the community, as I hope we do. We're quite a young organisation. The actual building and body itself has been going for quite a few years, but over the last couple of years we've really started to pull things together. We're based in Kelham Island, which is also an area of the city I'm very passionate in. I'll be talking about quite a lot. We're based in this building, which is the Lion Works, old factory. We have an old factory. This is our very uninspiring entrance, but the top section is all ours. And it consists of studio spaces, a gallery called Gauge, and an arts education space. And I am here tonight. This is my night off because my mate is running life drawing at the moment down in Gauge, so I'm enjoying myself here. These are photographs that we've just taken this weekend just to give you an idea of what goes on inside, and these are some of our artists who work with us. We have a complete range of different artists, about 20 people at the moment. There's me working away over the weekend. Sculptors, painters, mixed media, textile designers, people who do festivals, people who run workshops. We're a real mishmash, and we really try and encourage anybody who would like to come and have a studio, who might be struggling in terms of being able to afford it, to come and see us, because we are committed to keeping our studio rents as cheap as possible. We can do this because we're in Kelham, and at the moment we can still rent the place down there fairly reasonably. So that's one of our main drives, but we also try and engage with the community as well. And we are going out of our way, and I was very interested to hear what you were saying, because we are a not-for-profit social enterprise, so we're sort of ticking. I can see immediately the sort of connections that you were talking about there. So we try and work with organisations in the city. Now this is an important slide. I'd just like you to remember this slide in particular. Just remember this work. This lady's called Jo Evanson. Her father, who passed away last year, was abstract artist called Gordon Snee. And his collection, his life's work, was left to her. I'll come back to that later. This is our arts education space. At the moment, somebody is sitting down there being drawn at this moment as we speak. It's also used for sculpture courses and workshops as well. We're still developing this space. It was derelict when we took it over. Again, we're getting there in terms of doing it up and seeing what we can do with the space, seeing how we can make it work in the community, and seeing how we can bring people in from Kelham and further afield to sort of work with us. Now, this is our gallery. It is Gauge. As far as I'm aware, it's the largest gallery of its type in the city. We are not attached to any arts organisations. We are completely separate from that. Gauge came around through frustration, really. People like myself and a lot of artists had nowhere to show their work. It's too expensive to hire places. You have to go away and become famous to get into the Lennon Gallery, so it was like build our own gallery, which is what we did. We've got to continue. This is my show from last year. We've got a running programme of arts events this year. We have a new show starting on Friday, John Ledger, and it's a really interesting space. University have used it quite a few times now for students, and as I say, we are about working with other organisations. Now, something in Kelham is happening which is going to be a major importance to this area, and that is the development of Little Kelham by Situ. They are a sustainable property development company. They've run a similar project in Leeds, which has had a lot of publicity, won lots of awards. It's eco-friendly, it's very sustainable, and they were talking the right sort of language that I was liking to hear in discussions with them. So we are going to be working with, and we've started to work with them. They have offered us this warehouse. It's grade 2, this warehouse overlooking the River Don. It is absolutely fantastic. It's enormous. We had a Gordon Snee show last year in Gauge. It was fantastically received. It's the first time his work had really been premiered anywhere in the world. But we want to move it onto a bigger venue. Working with Situ, they are going to give us this venue for nothing to hire. Or not for nothing, they're giving it to us basically. There are 3 levels like this. And we can see some of Gordon's work from the old exhibition. It's going to go into this space. We're also going to be working with other organisations in the area, so we will be working with the Riverside Theatre Company, who hopefully will be putting on a performance. The Milestone will be also the famous restaurant in Sheffield. They will also be working for us to put on a cultural event around this exhibition, which will happen in hopefully the beginning of August. and I invite everybody here to come and see it. Hopefully by then we'll also be working with more organisations as well. And I'll also like to invite you to John Ledger's exhibition, 7 o'clock, it opens on Friday evening. So please come down and see us. All right.